Have you ever felt this way? You have a fire inside you. You want to achieve something magnificent. You close your eyes and dream about success, imagining a life where all your goals are met. But when the morning comes, when it's time to act, you hesitate. You say, I'll do it tomorrow. If you have ever been ambitious but lazy, then this story is for you. This isn't just a tale, it might just be the wake-up call you've been waiting for. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling green hills, there lived a young man named Amir. Amir was 25 years old with strong hands and a mind full of brilliant dreams. He would sit with his friends under the great banyan tree and paint pictures with his words. One day, he'd declare, his eyes sparkling, I will be the richest farmer in this entire region. My fields won't just grow crops, they will shine like gold under the sun. My farmhouse will be the grandest of all, filled with the laughter of my children. People from all over will travel here just to ask for my advice. And everyone who heard him was captivated by his ambition. But there was one giant, heavy problem. Amir was incredibly lazy. When the first rays of sunlight kissed the earth and the roosters crowed, the other farmers were already in their fields. But Amir? He found the warmth of his blanket to be a prison he chose to stay in. When the village men worked hard under the scorching afternoon sun, their backs aching, Amir would be found in the cool shade, talking, always talking about the empire he was about to build. He loved the idea of success, but he despised the sweat, the dirt, and the daily grind that success demanded. One evening, as the sky turned a beautiful orange and purple, Amir's uncle, an old and wise farmer with lines on his face like a map of his life's hard work, came to visit. The uncle didn't look at Amir, he stared at Amir's empty field. The land was dark and fertile, begging for seeds, but it was completely barren. Amir, my boy, the old man said softly, his voice full of concern. You speak of golden crops, but all I see is dry, lonely soil. Why is your land empty when your dreams are so full? Amir just laughed, waving a dismissive hand. Uncle, please don't worry. I have a brilliant plan. I will start tomorrow. And when I start, my field will become the greatest in the village. Just you wait and see. The old man sighed. That word, tomorrow, was a thief he had seen steal too many dreams. So he decided it was time for a lesson Amir would never forget. The uncle reached into his pocket and pulled out two small, identical-looking bags. He gave them to Amir. These are not ordinary seeds. These are magic seeds. The first is the seed of ambition. Plant it, water it every single day, protect it from pests, and it will grow into a magnificent tree of gold, giving you endless fruit, wealth, and respect. He then held up the second bag. This one is the seed of laziness. If you plant it, it needs nothing from you. It will grow incredibly fast on its own, but it won't be a tree. It will be a vine of shadows, spreading ugly weeds that will choke your entire field and destroy everything in their path. Amir, the uncle said, looking him deep in the eyes, both seeds are now in your hands. The future of your field and the future of your life depends entirely on which one you choose to nurture. Amir felt a spark of excitement. Of course, I will plant the seed of ambition. I want the golden tree. But when the next morning came, Amir felt that familiar pull of his warm bed. Laziness whispered in his ear, "The sun is too bright. The ground is too hard. Tomorrow is a better day to start." And Amir listened. Days turned into a week. Finally, out of sheer boredom, he walked to his field. He dug 2 shallow holes with his foot and dropped both seeds in. There, he told himself, let's see what happens. I can always take care of them later. Weeks melted into a blurry haze of wasted afternoons. Amir forgot all about the seeds. His life was a cycle of sleeping, gossiping, and dreaming of a success he never worked for. Then one day, he wandered back to his field, and his heart stopped. He was horrified. The laziness seed had exploded into a jungle of thorns and shadows. Thick, ugly weeds covered every inch of his land, strangling the very life from the soil. And the ambition seed? He had to search for it. There it was, a tiny, pathetic little sprout, pale and weak, gasping for life, crushed under the weight of the weeds. It had received no water, no care, no sunlight. Amir's beautiful dream was turning into a real-life nightmare. Just then, his uncle returned. He looked at the disastrous field and then at Amir's face filled with shock and regret. "Amir, look at your land," the uncle said, his voice not angry but sad. "This field is a mirror. It is your life. Ambition is a precious, delicate seed. It needs your care, your effort, and your daily action to survive. Without your work, it withers and dies. But laziness is a monster. It needs no help from you. It grows all by itself, feeding on your wasted seconds, and it will destroy everything you ever wanted." Amir fell to his knees. He gently touched the dying ambition sprout, and tears of shame and regret streamed down his face. For the first time, he truly understood. Dreams don't keep you alive. You have to keep them alive with action. That night, Amir did not sleep. He thought about his mountain of wasted time, his ocean of empty promises. He whispered into the darkness, "If I don't change now, the vine of shadows will own me forever." The next morning, before the sun even thought about rising, Amir was in his field. He began to pull out the weeds with his bare hands. The first day was hell. Thorns tore at his skin. His muscles screamed in protest. His hands bled. Every evening, the voice of laziness would return, whispering, "You've done enough. Take a rest. Just one day off won't hurt." But this time, Amir refused to listen. Day after day, he fought. He cleared the land, and he gave all his attention and water to the tiny ambition sprout. Slowly, it grew stronger. It became a healthy plant, and over the years, it grew into a magnificent, great tree that gave delicious fruits, cool shade, and incredible wealth. Amir changed, too. He was no longer the lazy dreamer. He became a legend in his village, the farmer who fought the monster of his own laziness and won. Now let's bring this story from Amir's village right here to you. Every single one of us holds 2 seeds inside. One is your ambition. One is your laziness. Your ambition will only grow if you feed it daily with effort, with discipline, and with action. But your laziness, it will grow all by itself, silently, until it has choked all of your dreams to death. So if you are ambitious but lazy, remember Amir's field. Your tomorrow is a thief that steals your future. Start today. Water your ambition, even if it's just one small action. Pull out one weed of laziness, because the longer you wait, the more of your dream you will lose forever. If you enjoyed this story and it gave you the spark you needed, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Tales with English, and share it with someone you know who also has big dreams. Together, we can become the heroes of our own stories.